Jarvis, jerk me off. Jarvis, empty me. Jarvis, harder. Jarvis, deeper.
Jarvis, talk dirty to me, Jarvis.
Like, Skype is like FaceTime. Like, FaceTime was
That
not
was
a
not
thing.
a thing before.
It wasn't a thing.
Seeing another person on the computer, it's like,
Yeah.
who is that stranger?
It's like, yo,
in my
he's doing
house.
porn. Like,
Yeah.
something crazy. From that, I ended up getting in trouble because my mom came home and then my grandma was like, I don't know who he was on the phone with, but he was on the phone with them for like 3 hours, bro. And every time I would come, he would pretend that he wasn't. But it's just gonna look like a fucking, what is this?
Yeah. What up, guys? Welcome back to the Lemme Dink podcast, where we are gonna be taking some crazy takes. All right, you guys just gotta let us think about it, right? So listen to us, put us on while you guys are going to school, going to work, doing whatever. You guys want to just chill and hang out. We're here for that. All right, yeah.
I always chill when I'm at work. Like,
You
always.
always. I always chill when I'm at work. Yesterday, what's it called? I kind of like worked from home a little bit, which I didn't even know I could do. And I'm like, wait, I can work from home kind of. I should just do that.
Wait, how are we doing this, guys? We're a babysitting company.
Dude, I just was on FaceTime like, hey,
print that shirt. Wait, actually?
No.
Oh.
No, I thought you were talking about babysitting.
Oh. No. No, because, I mean, for the people at home, you work for a shirt printing shop,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah, but my job, I don't personally print the shirts, but I do basically do all my work on the computer. The only thing that I would need, or that if you were to do my job, is you need like the special programs, and they're expensive. But luckily for me, I have them pirated. So
what programs are we talking about? In case the FBI is watching.
You want me to explicitly say what programs I pirated?
Damn it. Yes.
Yeah.
No. But sometimes
clicked your dingus.
Sometimes I get a little bit. I feel like people at home will definitely. There are a couple of people who want to get into like certain things.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, t-shirt design. I feel like that's something that no one really talks about.
No.
Like what like you don't have to say like the ones that you have, but like
no, I don't think the FBI is actually listening. So I'll just say, what's it called?
They're one of the 20 people that regularly tune in. Fuck you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fuck you and thank you.
That's true. If there was just a casual FBI enjoyer and he was just like, wait,
what is this? What are these dumbasses?
Yeah, I would hope to be like, I'm not gonna arrest this guy. Like, imagine he is the type of guy that is like, wait, that's one of my purviews. You know how they have the FBI insignia before the start of every movie to make sure you don't pirate that shit? That's my job. That's like his only job, is to catch people who pirate shit.
Literally, there's somebody sitting at the Doge offices, like a 20-year-old, younger than us, a white guy that's just like, I got to keep my eye on these guys.
Yeah,
these guys definitely have weapons of mass destruction on them.
He's got 5 gigabytes.
And I got it right here, baby. What's it called? No, but for real, what are some programs?
So the programs that I use is basically just anything on the Adobe suite. So Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and then even to edit the podcast, I actually use Adobe Premiere Pro. So there's only 3 I'm familiar with. There's Adobe After Effects, which I don't know if you've ever seen, like
explosions
TikTok,
and shit.
TikTok edits, explosions.
That's
and,
that.
Yeah, like whenever you see like edits where they have like video like moving around or like twisting and stuff. I don't know if you've ever seen that stuff on TikTok edits. Yeah, that's Adobe After Effects. Dude, that looks crazy to me.
That's like the cool, like in the, or for people that don't know, like that's like the stuff that makes videos like really.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
you can like move stuff in 3D space in there. I mean, and then there's also like Blender, which is for 3D modeling, but moving videos in 3D and like that. Like just the 3D, once you start going to 3D space, it's like there's so many tools that just have to be added just to implement that, and it makes the whole program very confusing for a first-time user.
That's what I hear. That Blender, despite it being the industry standard, it's like free. Like
it's free.
People just people. There was a movie that came out recently that like won a bunch of awards because it was only on Blender, and I'm just like, I wonder. Are we in like what does that mean? Does that mean we're in the like the beginning of animation where it's just like you remember back in the day where like I forgot what specific like racing game it was on the computer, but like I think it was called Happy Wheels or something,
Uh-huh.
where you could even make maps that people could play or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And it was just like that game took over like for a whole year, right?
Nah,
And
dude, that was like 10 years.
but that's what I'm saying. Like that
Yeah,
game, low key, probably would have been so easy to code to get into, and it became like a
yeah.
like a like a cult classic
I'm sure it
online.
was. I'm sure one dude made it.
For animation, that's where I'm like, is this? Are we just in the state where it's like everyone can kind of get in for free because it's like it's kind of
Yeah.
so newish?
It's not. It's not that it's new. It's that it's very accessible.
Because people like from
Cause
what I hear online, people are really I mean I agree. People get very like divided on like animation styles. Like I don't know if you've heard
yeah,
that a lot of people are hating on Disney recently because they've gone under what a lot of people call the bean mouth animation epidemic, where almost they say that Disney has lost a lot of what made its old creations like iconic. Like Shrek is like an ogre, like he's a green dude that's fat that has like weird ears. Like if you put him if you just name all of those things, it's like you wouldn't ever think that he's gonna
no,
become like a beloved character, but it's because that he's an ogre that he became so beloved. So now that there's like Elio was one, there I think like the past like 5 movies, like they
they
all
all
have
just
the
look
same
the
like kind
same.
of like characteristics where it's like the
Yeah,
bean mouth. They don't really look that different. They all kind of like have
yeah.
this like
They look like
oval
they live in the same
circular.
same
Yeah,
world.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's where I'm like, are we in like a almost like a time like weird paradox
well,
thing where like we're while we have like the tools to make
yeah.
like some of the state of the art stuff right now, at the same time it's also in this weird limbo state where it's just like nobody knows what the fuck to do with it at the same time.
I mean, I'm not opposed to criticizing Disney, but at the same time, I feel like every studio has their own art style.
Yeah,
So I think it's kind of. I mean, Disney's obviously has probably huge teams,
well that's the thing
but
because they have the most out of anyone. Like
yeah.
you can't name another company that would have more tools at its disposal than Disney.
Besides Pixar, maybe.
But even nah, I would say Disney.
No.
Disney has so much
Pic-
money behind
Pixar
it.
Pixar's under Disney though.
It's under Disney.
It's under Disney,
It's
but
under.
I dude, I felt that, dude. That flip sounded like a ouchie.
Here's what's wrong with this. I have to press it twice because one like turned it off.
Yeah.
So I have to sacrifice my balls for you guys' entertainment.
Wait, those aren't your balls?
Hit a like and subscribe.
but I'm saying, like, I don't know if you've ever seen there's Illumination pictures. There's
I've heard of those
Pixar.
guys. Those guys are
The guys who make
the eye
Despicable
in the
Me.
triangle. Oh yeah,
They made
never mind.
Despicable Me, the Lorax, all the Dr. Seuss movies. Um, but I feel like you could, when you see those movies, you can tell that that's from that company. So when you see Disney movies, you can tell it's from that company. When you see Pixar movies, you can tell it's from that company. I don't think it's necessarily like they're just copy and pasting. It's just that they have the same teams working on stuff, so they just have a style that they already have down.
This Let Me Think moment brought to you by Ghost. Refill your energy. I was just thinking, let me think for a second about what the writing room was like for a lot of these movies, like the Lorax.
Yeah,
Like you think the movies that we love today, you think those are the ones that are really hard to pitch in the writing room? Like let's just say, right, Lorax,
yeah,
like let's just say like you've never heard of the Lorax. I thought of this and now we're like conversing. Like
yeah.
I'm telling you about this idea that I'm gonna bring into the writing room later on. Like, and I'm just like, I've thought of this. It's a short, really short, like hairy, basically no skin on him at all, orange dude that's gonna come out of a tree
Stump, a
and
tree
get
stump.
mad at not only a man trying to make a living, but capitalism in in its entirety. And he's gonna try to stop him from cutting down trees, and that's basically the entirety of the movie. Oh yeah, and
The
then
Lorax is a
also
communist.
also there's gonna be this weird time thing where it's like we're going back to the past and flashbacks, but also it really has to do with what's going on in the
Yeah,
in the present. And there's also gonna be this guy that's really into this girl that's like 2 or 3 years older than him, but it's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be the next big thing.
or you talking about the main character?
I'm just pitching you like I just
Oh,
thought of
okay.
Lorax like
Yeah.
over the weekend, and like we're here at
Okay,
Disney
okay.
at Pixar
I'm a
Studios.
Disney executive. I'm a
Yeah,
Disney
yeah.
executive. All
You have
right.
questions for me, don't you? Or you're just
So
green lighting this?
no, hold on.
You had me at
Look,
orange.
listen. We just took Jimmy Kimmel off the air for
Shit,
his
shit,
comments, right?
shit.
We do like orange. That is
Ah,
true.
oh, shots
But you
fired.
also made the Lorax Antifa. You made him anti-fascist, and I don't know.
I don't know.
We like fascism here.
We were thinking maybe a side character, maybe somebody who was into, I don't know, walls.
Put maybe a big old wall and sell the people air.
Maybe a blue-eyed white character that could be very intelligent yet reasonable.
He's got the best jeans.
Kind of the best guy around.
And he wears denim.
The one in the movie that everybody wants to be. We kind of want somebody like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, the Lorax can't have a mustache.
He can't have a mustache.
It's too ethnic.
Oh,
that's what
he's Mexican.
That's what they just told
the
us
Lorax
in
is
the
Mexican.
reading room. Yeah,
yeah, he does. He does look.
If we really think about it, the Lorax, if we had to be a nationality, would be Native American. Out of every single thing,
I think I was gonna say they could make the Lorax like have like a super heavy like Mexican accent, and it wouldn't be a different.
It wouldn't
movie.
change the movie
at all. It wouldn't change the movie at all. Like, hey man, what are you doing, man? Are you jumping down the trees, man?
This is my forest, perro.
You see my people, man?
Bro, get out of here.
You're cutting down their homes, driving them out, dude.
Fuck you. Okay, if we're going down the line, then
you learn your lesson.
Are we giving everybody like a nationality? Like, what is ogre then? I don't think ogre's Mexican.
Ogre?
I mean ogre. Shrek.
Oh, Shrek.
Yeah, what is Shrek?
He's Scottish. He's literally Scottish. He wears plaid. He wears plaid pants, and he's got the accent. Donkey? Well, I mean, it's kind of like the voice actors kind of give him their.
Are we going off voice actors? Because I'm pretty sure Shrek was this Shrek guy Scottish. I don't think so.
He's British.
Isn't it a famous guy? Aren't they all
Mike
like
Myers? Yeah, Mike Myers. I have no idea. Well, he's not technically British. He's from Canada, but his parents are British.
I hate motherfuckers like that. Like, just say something. Just be like, I am. You know.
Like, yeah, but he's a first generation Canadian, so his parents are literally from England.
I'm first generation Canadian, but my parents are English, but they came in 1990 for English. Bruh, you're.
So what would you say if somebody asked
you,
what are you?
Because those motherfuckers, they take a 73, 23 meat, and it's just like Polish, and it's just like none of that was in the little like fucking transatlantic little voyage you just took us on. You're Polish, man. You're not British, so Canadian.
What are you?
I'm. I am.
Tell the government now.
All right. Welcome back from our impromptu cutaway. But yeah, basically, I just think a lot of these pitches for a lot of these Disney movies aren't going like the way that people might think they are. Like Toy Story.
Yeah.
Toy Story. That must have been a crazy pitch in my head.
The first 3D animated movie.
Because it's just like, what's the movie about? Toys. Okay.
Well, here's the thing though. Pixar at the time, they had a team of people that all the films that they made for the next 20, 30 years, they already had them planned out that year that they made Toy Story.
They were literally doing the Marvel trilogy. What is that called?
The Marvel universe.
Yeah, the Marvel universe. There you go.
They did it before
the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's crazy.
But it is crazy to think about that they already had all these movies planned out.
You like that?
Yeah, dude. Well, it's not so much.
Liar.
It's not so much that the
fucking liar.
What?
You don't like that,
dude? I wrote my senior English thesis on Pixar.
You know, I technically failed English senior year.
Why, you didn't pass the dissertation?
No, not the dissertation. I just didn't do any of the work.
Oh,
and I had you don't remember like our last year because I had like a lot of me.
I didn't take English my senior year.
You didn't take English 4? That's like a requirement, bro.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, that's like the only one that's a requirement. I remember.
I'm trying to remember who my teacher was. I remember I had Mr. Fanning like junior year.
But like English is the only one that you have to take all 4 years.
Who did I have for my 4th year English?
I know that for a fact because I remember as soon as math was done, I never took another math class. Bro.
I took a math class in my senior year. I took what's the easy one?
Geometry, bro. I don't know.
No. There was one that was it's basically like going back to the beginning math class. It is crazy that they even allowed us to have that in high school.
Yeah. You know what was crazy to me? The
instructional math? No, that's not right.
There was people that were like, it was not a lot. You definitely had to find them, but they were like a lot of them were like the frackies, the people that were taking like pre-algebra and then like two periods after were taking algebra, but you had to get like a slip or something to be able to like do that. But that was, bro. How do you master like a subject when you haven't even mastered the one that you need before it? But you're learning that same, like, to me that blew my mind. You're learning that subject the same day, and then you're diving you're furthering your skills later in that day.
Dude, I still haven't taken calculus.
Yeah, I've never touched calculus ever, bro. Like sin, cal, all that shit. I have no idea. Bro.
I have no idea how to freaking cosine.
That scares me, bro.
I hate graphs, guys.
I mean,
do not show me statistics. I will have a heart attack.
You know what I really loved, and it sounds like so like fake, but I really liked chemistry, and I didn't know that it was this, but you know how like in like the Big Bang Theory, like they just like to say like really like scientific stuff to make it sound smart. So it'll be like, oh, he's into organic chemistry. Like, have you ever
sex?
Have you ever have you ever heard have you ever seen what organic chemistry is?
No, we did it. I never watched Big Bang Theory.
Either. We did. Wait, who did you have for chemistry? It depends too, but I'm pretty sure everybody had.
She was a new teacher when I had her. The lady who she was the lacrosse coach.
We had the Russian lady. I had the Russian lady.
She sounds familiar, but I don't know.
She was from Russia, and then she was talking about how she came from the era where women weren't allowed to read and write. So her like grandma and mom.
Oh yeah, I forgot in the 80s it was still like
communist. and she was so cool because when we were going to school, that's when a lot of like lockdown stuff was happening. So I remember one year or the year we had her, they started giving out like more official like passes for all the teachers, and she said that she had extra problems the first day that they were doing all this because supposedly they had to do a fingerprint also, and that she had been working with chemistry so long that she burned off all her fingertips. So that they had to find other ways to like identify her.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and when she said that, I was like, yo, that's so
I know dogs have nose prints.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm gonna just check the time real quick because I'm not sure. All right, we got time. I'm trying to do math real quick. Nah.
Organic chemistry. Yeah. It's actually pretty cool. It's when you're like, oh, like this element can bond with this one based on like,
like covalent bonds.
Exactly. It was like, oh, like if this one is more prone to bonding with 3, then it's gonna bond to this. It's like that sort of stuff. I was like, oh, like that's cool. Sense. And I remember not like being into it, but like whenever I got that as homework, I remember being like, oh, this is cool. Yeah. Like I never looked at it.
It was also very easy to understand once you get down the fundamentals. Like if it's like multiples of 4 or 6, like that means it only has 2 in the outer ring left.
Yeah,
like that is very simple to understand.
That's awesome.
And like I never actually bothered to learn it. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I don't care, but I just don't think like I think I was just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna learn this, even though I realize how easy it is.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I was just lazy. You know?
No, well, I mean, I liked it, but obviously, if you put that in front of me, I most likely would not be able to solve it. But all of that to say, like, just fucking awesome, man. Like, and it's fucking awesome, but it sucks at the same time because technically you do have to like in the logic of it all, in terms of the way that academics and school has laid it out, it does make sense that you would have to pass like a math course, like get to a decently high math thing, and then they get to talk to you about covalent bonds and organic chemistry.
But you know what's weird? At some high schools, they do classes backwards. Like there's some classes where you can't get into algebra. I mean, there's some schools where you don't do algebra till your second year. You do geometry first.
Oh, I never heard about those.
Yeah.
They're like in Chicago and shit, or
yeah. Oh, like my sister and my brother, they both had to take geometry first because I guess they're not technically related, so it doesn't matter. Huh. But you know how trigonometry is usually the third thing?
Yeah.
That's still third for them, but usually you know how trig is technically algebra 2?
Yeah, it's like so they do geometry, algebra, and then
algebra
trig?
1 and then algebra 2, which I now realize makes more sense.
Yeah.
Why did we did algebra 1, geometry, algebra 2?
Yeah, why do we do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
They just do it to fuck us up.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Hey, keep up, fuckers.
Yeah. What we did this. Go back to that one, part 2.
No, you know what? That's crazy because in geometry, I remember, I forgot my teacher, but Mr. Nunn. We're gonna have to. But he was really cool. He was really cool because so much you'd be like, like just learn this because you're never gonna see it again in your life. Like, because he knew that the one we were gonna move after the algebra 2 or whatever. Yeah, we just.
I did like proofs though, like proving something doesn't like.
Oh fuck
Really, you didn't like
that,
that?
bruh.
I liked it because it was
No.
like I felt like a detective rather than doing
Wait,
math.
is that where you're like where you have to write in sentences like, oh, this is where you use the associative property because of the associative property, like.
Like this angle does not
Fuck
exist.
that shit, bro. Oh,
Yeah,
that pissed
I,
me
I I felt
off.
like a lawyer. I'm like, oh really? Are you a triangle?
I
Well,
felt
how come this triangle is
it
148
definitely,
degrees?
yeah, it felt like a courtroom, and I was the fucking defendant. It was like, oh, do you know? Is like, yeah,
Yeah,
there's my answer, motherfucker. You want to check it? You check it
prove it
yourself. No, you prove it. I don't want to prove it.
to jail, straight to jail,
Bro, that's almost
life
like,
sentence,
dude,
with no probation,
nah, give me something.
$50 million
Give me
bail.
something. I'll snitch.
All right,
All
all
right,
right,
all right.
all right.
No, but that's some bullshit because that's almost like the teacher is supposed to grade. So like they don't even want to grade anymore. They're making the kids proof that shit.
No, it's not because there's no math involved. It's just the proof is the homework. What are you talking about?
Exactly. So imagine you like exactly you have to finish like proving it is basically like you basically go back and make sure your work is exactly what you said it is. But
Yeah.
that's the job of grading. So not only have
No.
you done your homework, but you've also had to grade
Okay,
yourself.
maybe your proof assignments were different than mine. My proof assignments were just like literally like here is an amalgamation of like a bunch of different shapes like it mashed up together, and it's like, oh, this highlighted triangle, what, how many degree, like, is it a real triangle or is it like
Yeah,
fake?
because triangles have three sides that are the same, and
They equal 360 degrees. So
yeah.
like there's like, so it'll give you like three angles of like this random shape in the fucking corner,
No, wait,
and then you
isn't
have to like
the angles? It can be. They have to equal 180. No.
180. Yeah, I think so,
Yeah,
180. Yeah, something like that.
they
But
can't go over like 90 degree something, right? Oh no, I think up to.
well, they can add up. They can be whatever.
Yeah, they have to add up to
They just have
180.
to add
Yeah,
up to
there you
180.
go.
So they'll like be like, oh, here's this fucking Picasso of like shapes, and then they'll so that you can prove it. It's like these lines for sure are parallel. You can like, there's no doubt about that. And then here's an angle on the shape on the fucking corner of the map, and then prove that that triangle on the other corner of the map is a triangle. Which I like that because it's not like there's no math involved. It's just
Yeah,
like rules. Okay, well, if
yeah.
this is like thing, well then that means that shape on the other side has to have this angle, which means I can prove. And then just like obviously then you get to the end and it's like, and because of that, this triangle is a fraud and it must be deported. You know,
I wonder how many people were like, "Man, I really like this podcast," but then they started talking about fucking math.
triangles and geometry,
I didn't. I haven't even learned about that shit in years, bro. I haven't
or they're
even.
in geometry right now.
If you're in geometry right now, drop your pencil, go sit down next to the fine shit in class, bro, and start like the dumbest jokes in your head. Just start letting them fly. I 110% wish I had done that in high school. Like 1,010%. In college, no, because college, like I feel like I don't know. I feel like our generation is really weird in the fact that like we dead ass grew up with the internet. Like the generations that come after,
They only
yes,
know the internet.
yeah, exactly. Like
It was
we're
always there for them.
exactly, bro. Like in college, I feel like right in college, everybody was like known. Like it's known that you're gonna have a phone in the school in
Yeah,
your pocket and be able to record. But I feel like in high
yeah,
school, there was still a little bit of
yeah.
like,
Like
put your
what?
phone
Put
away,
your phone
bro.
away, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like let's just live in the
or
moment a
no
little
phones
bit.
allowed.
Yeah,
And it's like,
exactly.
yeah. I remember going into school for a while. It was like, oh, leave your phones in your lockers, guys. Grab them in between classes, and then
Yeah.
towards the end of the high school, it was just like silence all your phones.
In elementary school, do you guys have phone bins?
No,
Oh no,
well, no phones were allowed. So if they got caught, they would just get taken away in my elementary
that's
school.
crazy.
I mean, they wouldn't keep them at the. They would give them to you at the end of the
No,
day.
but I mean like because in my I'm trying to think. Oh,
Well,
well,
you had a public. You went to a public school though, right?
charter, so a little
Oh,
different.
oh yeah, you're right.
It
You're
was like
right.
it's supposed to be a little
But
bit
it,
more strict.
but it was more strict.
It
I'm
was
sure,
it.
right?
Oh, we had a phone bin. The reason why I bring
Yeah.
this up is because my little sister's like going through the seasons through the motions of like going to school and everything, and it's really weird. Like seeing the differences between when I grew up and her. Are we good?
Hold on. Hello, guys. I'm just checking real quick. Yeah, your nose is clean. All right. You got 5 minutes.
It's really weird because she's in fifth grade, and then I'll ask her like, do people have phones? Because she doesn't have a phone, and she's like, yeah, they have phones. And I'm like, do they use the phones? And she's all like, I mean, some people. And I'm like, but what? I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Because first of all, you're in fifth grade.
What
who are you texting? Exactly. Everyone else is in fifth grade that you should be texting. That's one. Two, like what do you mean some? Because to me that boggles my head. Because a 10-year-old, if you're saying some, that means some aren't and some are. And if some are, that means they're super addicted. And if some aren't, that means at 10 years old they have the self discipline to like not touch their phone at school. Like that's crazy. At 10 is
Can you
crazy.
imagine being able to have video games like in your pocket,
dude?
Which I mean, we had Game Boys and DSs, but still, it's not like. Well, I mean, I guess it is the same thing. That's the only thing I would use it for, personally, if I had a phone at that time. But
I mean, but our future doctors, it's a joke, but it's not at the same time. Our future doctors are gonna like 99.99% of the time have used ChatGPT one time in their life to pass a test or quiz or something that they didn't study for, and that's gonna be our doctor.
Dude, I still have trouble using ChatGPT. Like,
what?
I'm just like whenever I'm like doing stuff, and like and like fuck, like I very rarely do I ever use ChatGPT, and when I do, I always get so frustrated. What are you doing, man?
Shit, nothing. Nothing.
Mine rings twice every time.
That's what I gotta do with mine. Oh, it doesn't work anymore.
That just looked weird.
Yeah, we're gonna get demonetized.
You just did it. You just did it 3 times.
Still here, people.
All right. Like, dang, what was I talking about?
You were talking about I said the self-determination will.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I was saying, like, when I was a kid, people didn't have phones, but when they did start getting phones, it was always like, oh, I'm gonna get on Instagram and do this and that, and I never understood social media. I mean, now I only use social media because I just look at videos of like, like
that's literally the only.
I don't post stuff. I don't like. I don't connect with people at all, like on social media. So it's like, for me, like,
on social media, I'm the cool guy.
No, I'm just saying, like, I still don't understand it. Like, even now,
I'm the guy sitting in the back in social media
in social studies class. Yes, that's me. I'm in the back, like, these guys don't know that I don't use social media.
Yeah, I'm lurking. I'm looking at what everyone's posting, but I'm not gonna show them what I'm doing.
No, but I remember as a kid, like, there was this one. There's this one guy that I remember I asked him, because he was like a transfer student, so he was like new, and I was like, "Hey man, like, you play video games?" He's like, "Nah," and he's like, "You listen to music?" "Nah." "Like, what do you do?" And he's like, "I just be on my phone," and I'm like, "Doing what?" "Oh, just like on social media," and I'm like,
crazy.
I'm like, "Bro, we're like 12 years old. What do you mean you don't do video games? You don't fucking listen to, like, what do you do? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?"
Okay, oh man. Okay, damn. This pod, man. You're gonna get a good pod from this one, because I have so many stories of like technology meeting my childhood and like just cringe coming out of it.
All right.
I remember, bro.
Well, hold on, no. Before we start, we're gonna have to cut the clip right here, and we'll be right back, guys.
Peace. Back to the cringe. I remember we had phone bins, and the way the phone bins worked in my my elementary school was at the beginning you had to put your phone in the phone bin and then put your name and then what time you put it in and like the color of your case or the color of your phone or whatever. And at the end of the day, you couldn't grab it. The teacher locked it up at like whenever school was supposed to start, and then she would have it by her desk or whatever. And at the end, the reason why you had to put your case or whatever was because she'd be like, "Oh my, like here's your green blah blah," and then whatever. So I remember I got my first phone. It was a fucking CVS phone that had prepaid minutes on it, and it was a slider. And I remember I put it in the phone bin, and like the first day I had it, I put it in, and at the end of the day, she's giving out the phone. She's like, "Green phone. Oh, Dink, it's your phone." Fuck, you're gonna have to bleep my name. and then I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's mine." Like she holds it up, and I grab it, and then everybody's just like looking at it, and this is right like iPhone, like this is right basically when iPhones
Yeah,
had
I was
come
gonna say
out, bro.
when we were like 5 years old, or like we were like 6 years old when the first iPhone came out. So like touchscreen phones were already like a big thing.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and well, this one was cool. The reason I liked it was because even though it was a slider and it had a you could text like a
Yeah.
keyboard, it was still it was still touchscreen, which
Oh,
pretty exactly,
ah.
which I thought it was badass, bro. I got roasted though. Everybody was like grabbing it and being like, "What is this? Like, where'd you get this from?" I was like, "CVS." and
I didn't
and
know
that made it
CVS.
worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Believe it or not, people. Believe it or not, people, that made them laugh at me even more. Because
imagine you walking around with a Speedway phone,
dude. It's because it literally sounds. Because nowadays, if you say that, well, it's weird. It's really weird, man. Because nowadays, like technically, you could get a phone from Walmart. Like
yeah,
you could, but back then, it would almost be saying like, "Here's my dollar store phone." Like
yeah,
it's like, bro, they have phones at CVS. It was like that.
yeah.
So I was getting fucking roasted. So that's one. That's one of me getting fucking roasted. Another, the way how we were talking right now about having like self like discipline or whatever. I remember one time I got in trouble with my mom because she had gone somewhere. I don't remember where, but it was like a party or something of her friends. Basically, something where I had begged her that I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
And she found out that my grandma was free that night or whatever. So she was like, I begged her to let me stay with my grandma. I did not want to go. She was like, fine, you can stay. My little dumbass little, like, I think it was like 12-year-old self stay with my grandma when my mom went. And this is prime little fat little me trying to get 12-year-old girls, to like me. And bro, I had such a big crush on this one girl. Okay, so this is what happened, right? My mind was blown. Okay, my mind was blown. Not only whenever I found someone, because around this age I was starting to get really into anime. My mind would be blown when I met like another guy that liked anime, right?
Yeah.
This girl, she was like so like funny like before everything, and then one time we were talking, and then she said like a name of like anime, and I was like, wait, like it took me
Yeah.
back a little bit. I was like, and I was like, you know who that is? She was like, you don't even know who that is. And I was like, that's blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, yeah. And then she rattled off like a whole bunch of shit that only someone who would really watch the anime knows. Bro, from there, I was like boom, 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 like the anime heart. Yeah, every time I saw her. So she had texted me that day that she was going to be able to hop on Skype. And, what's it called? And horny little me. We gotta say stop saying horny because nothing happened. Or it was nothing weird. It was just like little love,
little love, 12.
little love struck 12-year-old me was like, bro, gotta hop on Skype. So I'm at my grandma's house. So I go. She like puts me to bed supposedly, and she had like an extra room. So I locked the door, and like she could like hear me that I was like talking, and then like this call went on for like and also keep in mind I'm 12, so like nowadays to be like, oh, I stayed on the phone with somebody until like 1 in the morning is like, yeah, when you're a teenager.
Yeah.
When you're like 12, especially when like Skype is like FaceTime. Like FaceTime was not a thing before. It wasn't a thing.
Seeing on other parts of the computer, it's like, who is that stranger?
It's like,
you in my house,
porn, like something crazy. So I remember my grandma like 15 times that whole night kept knocking and be like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And I kept having to shut off my computer. I remember like the bed that I was on, it wasn't.
You had a computer?
Yeah.
Dude, it was that freaking rocks.
It was a laptop. It was a laptop.
A laptop at 12 years old?
Dude, it wasn't mine. It wasn't mine. No, it wasn't.
Where'd you get it then?
It was my mom's.
Dude, the fact that she let you like have it, because I'm sure she probably used it.
Yeah, she gave it to me because she was like, you can watch Netflix on it, because they already had like her password and everything on it. So I was like, I'll just watch and then Skype.
And then I freaking Skype.
And then from that, I ended up getting in trouble because my mom came home, and then my grandma was like, I don't know who he was on the phone with, but he was on the phone with them for like 3 hours, bro. And every time I would come, he would pretend that he wasn't. And it was like, I'm especially with my grandma, like I was never a bad kid, but that was like the first time like she was telling me like, shut it off and go to sleep. And I was like, okay.
Oh shit.
And I would like, and I would like, yeah, I would be like, shh, my grandma's here. And then like she'd leave, I'd be like, so like, what other anime do you watch?
So, like, what did you think about the episode?
And I still remember it because it was like fucking 12-year-olds trying to be like grown basically. Yeah. So I remember on her side, she was like in the bathroom, but she was like, I don't think she was putting makeup on. She was just like getting ready, but like not putting like just like kind of makeup, but kind of not. But like, she was 12 at the same time.
I also like 8 o'clock, so she's like not going.
She's not going out. She's fucking 12. She's 12. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But once again, boom, roasted me. Once again, cringe. Let me think. You never had one of those, like. But I think that's where I learned, because ever since then, I would say the next cringiest thing in terms of me online would be like me posting videos like this and like like Tinder maybe. Like yeah. I was never like I've never gone on like Omegle, like those websites where like, I've never gone on there. I've never like
I have been on Omegle, but not like on my own.
Oh, we went on VR. Never mind. We went on VR.
Oh yeah, remember? We did go on VR.
But that's like the only time.
That's like wait.
And it wasn't even Omegle. It was like the VR version.
It was like but that's not even. But you don't see real people.
Exactly. That's what.
It's very different.
Yeah.
But even then, like people there on VR pretty much for the most part are pretty nice because they're like it's their escape too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but like on Omegle, like once or okay, this is at the time where like I didn't really know how to use the internet. So what's it called? I had an older stepsister, and she was like,
I like how this story started.
I had an older stepsister, and I mean, she's only a couple years older than us. She's 2 years older than us, but I mean, 2 years at the time, like it's a lot of time for getting used to the internet already.
It's a lot of time for like stuff to grow.
No, I'm saying like
that's a lot of time for a woman to develop.
like being 2 years older than we are, like, dude, it's their whole like experience with the internet is way more advanced than our, like just those 2 years, like she was probably on MySpace. I don't know anything about her MySpace, but I'm sure she was.
I didn't see nothing.
No, I'm saying like I wasn't really close to her. That's why. So I don't. Like I'm saying is that like
she gets a follow request from not Carlos Rico. I don't know what to put for the username.
How do I get not detected?
It's you, but like your eyes crossed off.
It's me, but like this.
Yeah.
Could be anybody. But
with your your actual your real profile screen, it's like the exact same clothes from the same profile.
It's my room.
Yeah, the exact everything from the same. Just like not looking away.
Yeah,
I got you.
but like so she would show me a bunch of websites that I'm like, how do you know websites, dude?
Like how do show you
like Happy Wheels and like
step siblings kissing? She'd be like, you like this? How do you feel about this?
But I remember one time
you were just like, how do you find this?
Wait, no, but genuinely, do you remember as a kid like looking up like a website that was stop, dude.
Wait, yeah.
I'm saying I'm just saying.
Yeah, what type of sites is she showing you?
Like I said, just like
school sites,
like sand.com, and it was like where you could play with sand.
Oh,
or like I said, like video game sites, or like YouTube. Okay. Even I didn't know about YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I just remember being like Omegle. It's like where you can see people. I'm like, oh, this is kind of interesting.
Well, just to play devil's advocate, like your level of the internet was so low that probably she could have shown you like Google, and you would have been like, whoa, like you could ask any question.
I knew Google, I knew about it, but I probably had never never used it.
You were like, what is this sorcery?
I definitely for sure Jarvis? Didn't know how to use a computer. I mean a keyboard.
Jarvis, jerk me off.
Jarvis, you're not jerking it. All right, what do I have to? What is it? Why is it not working?
Jarvis, empty me.
Jarvis, I'm passing over a bus of touring the city. Jumped off to come.
Jarvis, harder. Jarvis, cut off the circulation to my head.
You know I like it warm, Jarvis. Jarvis, why is there no backup lube in the suit? You're jerking me dry, Jarvis.
Jarvis, deeper.
Jarvis, talk dirty to me, Jarvis. You know what I like. And you know which voice.
Oh my god. You think Tony Stark actually did make like some sort of some sort of not. I won't canon,
see. It's canon in Halo.
What?
That the suits have like ejaculatory like relief. I'm sure Tony Stark has that.
I was gonna say like you think he has like a last resort morphine injection somewhere in the suit?
Oh, like yeah. I'm sure there's a. I'm probably. Yeah, I'm sure there's a thing that can shock him in there.
You think?
Wake him up? The defibrillator for sure.
What about like a cyanide?
Oh, kill himself.
You think he would ever go out go out bad? What superhero?
This guy survived Desert Storm. What? He's not going out that easy.
Maybe. But what superhero do you think does not have like the mental fortitude to like basically which superhero would actually probably off themselves? Check out the most quickly out of everybody.
Well, most of the superheroes,
I think Captain America, honestly.
Nah.
I think so cuz I think it would get to him eventually that everyone around him like
if he lived today with Donald Trump as president, maybe
not even just politically, man. Like everyone that he loved is dead. Everyone like when he gets brought back from the ice, absolutely everyone he knows, he doesn't give a fuck about any of them technically.
But I think 3 years in, once he starts meeting people, it's kind of like this is my life now. I'm not sure why the fuck it even matters anymore. It's different, but it's also like 3 years in, you have already made all these new connections.
But also like there's so much that he probably fought for that like now if he gets brought back, it's like, what the fuck? We fought the Nazis. Like he'd probably be
what
like,
"What do you mean Antifa's a terrorist organization? I'm Antifa."
He'd probably be like, "Yo, like the world is not. It's not what I was fighting for."
No,
that's what I think. Because a lot of the other characters, they got like they have. Because
I think it's a paradox, though. I think for those superheroes to exist, they have to have that mental fortitude. There's so many X-Men that like aren't heroes because they're just fucking. They just happen to have powers. They're not really superheroes.
Well, that even proves more into my point because most of the people that I'm thinking of right off the bat, they have someone that they could like lean on. Captain America doesn't have anyone to lean on, and to your point,
you got Bucky.
What's he got?
Literally his friend that out of all the people that he left that died, Bucky actually survived.
Yeah, but doesn't he get like weird arms and shit?
He has one singular metal arm, and he's perfectly fine up here.
Nah, they're never fine up here. Nah, but everyone, even the mutants, they had their powers since birth. Captain America got his powers, went to war, went through a whole bunch of trauma, and then got fucking frozen at sea.
He got
iced, bro. So imagine, think about that. Like he literally it's almost like an Airbender type of situation, Avatar: The Last Airbender. But even Aang, like had time to like use his powers. Because he had Katara to lean on, bro.
So you don't think Batman, Captain America had anybody to lean on?
Butler. Spider-Man has Aunt May.
His butler.
Iron Man has Jarvis.
Is Alfred. Fuck you.
He has the help. What's it called? Iron Man has Jarvis. Like everybody has somebody. He's the only person that doesn't. And don't say Bucky. Don't say
Jarvis Bucky. Is not a
Bucky's
real
not
person.
There for him, bro.
Bucky is there for him.
No, bro.
Yes, he. Also, he has the rest of the Avengers.
Yeah, but they all have like
they're all friends.
They're all homies.
They're all homies.
They all look out for each other.
You know the scene where they hang out.
You know the theme song. Oh,
Avengers,
we will fight as one.
Avengers of America.
Forever fight as one.
America is the best, and we fight fascists, Nazis.
Yes, that's probably Captain America. Well, Captain America probably likes the old shit, so he'll like the I forgot the whistly. The barbershop tune, barbershop.
Barbershop acapella.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but he'd probably be into that. Yeah. I can't do it.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot what the World War II song of America was.
Like I can kind of hear it in my head, but not clear enough to like replicate it. Anyway, yeah, I think he's offing himself, and I mean that too, right? Like, yeah, sure, he has that serum that by the way, was created in the 1970s, so there's probably a big chance
1970s.
Yeah, or when what 1980s? No, 1940s.
Yeah,
Even worse, bro.
Yeah, he's got the LSD fentanyl.
Bro, dead ass. He got that bro, iPhone 1 update. They probably have had so many more better serums than whatever the fuck they gave him all those years ago. So if you really think about it, if let's say he gets worse than Bucky, he gets a leg or two legs or a couple of arms chopped off. What? He has no powers. His whole thing was grabbing the shield, and now if he's disabled in one arm, what is he gonna do? And he doesn't have anybody Bucky? To lean on.
Oh, Captain America! Oh, sorry. He has Bucky.
No, and my God.
And he has Falcon, his best friend.
Who?
Falcon.
Who?
Falcon.
He has the owl. Who?
I wrote a joke about that recently. I was just talking about being at the Sox game, and I was like, "Oh, I saw my friend run in a dense crowd, and I yelled at him because I wanted to say hi. I was like, 'Yo, run!' And everyone was like, 'Oh shit! Oh fuck!' Because I yelled, 'Yo, run!'
Oh.
But then I was like, wait. I always thought about how white people don't have nicknames like brown and black people do. I wonder if they feel like they're missing out. But oh wait, no, they do. They just kind of skip the middleman and they go straight out the womb and be like, 'Your name is now Tanner or Hunter.' And my favorite one is Chase. Because you can yell, 'Yo, run!' in a crowd, and everyone's like, 'Where?' But if you yell, 'Yo, Chase!' everyone's like, 'Who?'
The thing that made me laugh the most was your reaction at the end because you said, 'Who?' like you were waiting, you were like,
yeah,
this one's gonna get him.
Yeah, dude. Dude. I always do that now that I'm I'm so comfortable on stage now. Now I'm just like, it'll get you. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm too smart for this.
I'm too confident. Dude. I'm way too confident now. Because I'll say jokes and I know to pause. I don't even think about the next joke until you guys are done laughing. I'm just like, I literally go on stage like this.
That actually is funny in itself. Like a comedian that goes up there, he's trained for an arena.
Yeah.
So he says a joke and waiting for the laughter to stop from the rafters, but you're in a comedy club, so instead it's like, and I told her I don't eat rice. And you're just like,
I take a sip from my drink.
Yeah, exactly. How we doing tonight?
Fuck rice. Am I right, guys?
That went down the wrong pipe. But it unlocked the deeper voice in me. What the fuck? Oh, that hurt.
Are you okay?
No. Yeah, I'm fine. No, that did go down the wrong pipe. So this is my life now. Damn it! I needed to. Never mind. Forget that, people. I'm sorry. What's it called? Anything new from the open mics that you have to tell to the people? Any funny moments? There's never been. You never see what? It's been a month or two.
Yeah.
You haven't seen a really crazy bomb yet.
Seen a bomb? Oh yeah, every time.
Someone bombing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like someone not doing well.
All the time.
But a really crazy one.
Oh, a really
all the time.
Well, the thing is when people bomb me is that they're so uninteresting. That's why they're bombed so hard. So it's not even, you don't even remember what they're talking about. You just remember being up there for 10 minutes of a dude talking. You know what I mean? Sometimes people will go up there and they'll I don't want to be mean, but they're just
not as good as me.
They're just not as good as well, it's not that they're not good.
They don't say stuff that I want to hear.
They're very because I started off the same way where they're making the jokes for themselves, which generally is how comedians do it.
Speak your truth.
Yeah, they're just kind of make themselves laugh, and they just hope everybody else laughs, and that's how most comedians have their own style and stuff like that. So that makes sense. But there's some people who they don't understand
comedy.
No. They don't understand that you're gonna have to even though it's for yourself, you gotta have to translate it for a general group. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's not they'll make an inside joke with themselves and they'll be it's the worst when they laugh when they're the only one laughing and you're the one and they're the one on stage. When you're everybody you make a joke and you're huh? and nobody else is laughing, and they're the only one up there. And I don't know if it's. I mean, I'm sure it is nervous laughter because I've done that where like I don't nobody laughs, and I'm just like. I do that
just to start it off, just in case someone wanted to. They're like,
yeah,
it echoes it a little bit.
Yeah, it is. You do get pity laughs sometimes when you like, eh? All right. Then everybody starts laughing because you're like, keeping it light. But it is kind of like it is pity laugh, but it's also like you kind of need the pity laughs, otherwise the energy comes down. That little thing kind of livens it up a little bit. But yeah, there are some people who, I mean, there's probably a lot of the people that I'm talking about who just aren't funny. It's probably just their first time. You know what I mean? So it's not like you just gotta learn how to do it.
Is there somebody that you've seen that you're like, holy, like you're like, damn, like they're gonna be the next person?
Yeah, I saw Hannibal Buress. That's what I was thinking of. Nah. But besides him,
can you give us a name basically, like before they become like a Ralph
Barboza? There's a guy named Devin Glass. Ooh. He's really funny. But the thing is, he goes up there. He doesn't. I'm sure he does have a routine, but he mostly just does crowd work at open mics because he knows all the comedians already. Because he's been doing it for so long.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Older guy?
No, he's the same age as us. But the thing is, with comedians is that like everybody's been doing it for years. Even the people our age have been doing it since they were 18.
Shit.
And so it's like
that's still 5 years.
That's still 5 years of experience.
True.
So like they're like you see them when they're your age, but like dude, they go up on stage and you can tell the difference of between someone who's been doing it for years and someone who just started. And that guy Devin Glass, you can tell he's been doing it for years. He just goes up there and he just like naturally just starts talking and just like making jokes with the crowd, and it's like I that's what I'm saying. Like I do admire crowd work, but like I really wish I could see him. Like if he just did crowd work the whole time, if I were to book him at a show, I would kind of be like, what is this?
Oh,
like do your stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want a routine.
I want a routine.
I got you.
Yeah,
but I mean, I wouldn't mind if he was doing good, bro. I mean,
no, but the thing is, he's not. He does. I'm saying that he's very natural on stage, and you can tell that he's gonna be the next big thing. But he doesn't get like hard laughs like some other people would that have like jokes that they already have pre-planned and stuff. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
You get me? Like I know he could do like I'm sure he has jokes that he could get huge laughs, and either he's probably one of those guys that's just like too like embarrassed or like of doing his jokes, even though he's like the funniest guy in the room, but because there's a lot of comedians who like are the funniest guys in the room, and they're still just like, I don't want to do this one. I think people think you're not gonna laugh at it, and then like they'll get like the most laughs, and they're like, yeah, I fucking bombed, dude. Like, bro, like what do you mean? You like this is like the biggest laugh the whole entire night, and they're like, yeah, but it's not what I expected it, and it's like they have this like a lot of people like have this like they already think about like how people are gonna laugh or how much they're expecting this much, or they're expecting nothing at all, or it's rarely nothing at all. It's always like you always want people to laugh, and so when you don't get the reaction, it's always like fuck.
Have you yet to see any of like comedy groupies? Like you see a guy get off and then he did well, and then maybe you notice like a bunch of the girls at the bar start talking to him, or vice versa. Maybe a girl, a lot of the guys start talking.
Yeah, you know what? I thought I was
your first comedy hoe, did you?
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be like a common occurrence, but dude, it's all just a bunch of dudes, and they're like, and they are comedy groupies, but not like in the same way. Like I want to fuck you. It's more like, did you see?
You want to go smoke a blunt?
Yeah, did you see my joke that I did with you 5 minutes earlier? Yeah, that joke was only for you, dude. And
really?
Like, yeah, literally. It is gay as fuck. But I mean, to all the people who like watch the podcast, imagine we get a bunch of like people from that I meet in open mic start watching the podcast.
They probably have their own podcast.
They probably do. But yeah, you guys are gay. But
come see me if you have anything else to say.
In person.
Yes. Bro, honestly, if we were to fight the other Chicago podcast, I can't think of a single one that I'd be scared of. No. There probably is like a podcast or two that like they have like guns out on like the stuff in it, but we'll see them in the semifinal round or something. I kind of want there to be like a tournament of some
roast battle.
I want to go against another YouTubers
like in a YouTube off
something, bro. Like I want something to drive me. I want to like destroy someone.
Jarvis.
I'm watching an anime right now. I went back to I went back to Ep.23.
Yeah.
And it's a sports anime about football, bro. It's so fucking good. And I think one thing that I missed out on in life is like being a part of like I guess high school would have been like the best time to play because you have the most like time or whatever,
Yeah.
and it doesn't mean anything really. But um, not necessarily like the I don't want the camaraderie aspect. I just want the aspect of like we need to defeat this other group of people. Like
you want to join a gang?
Kind of. Like I need like ops. I need like I need someone to always be trying to one up me so I can one up them.
There's like a philosophy behind it. That's like I always wondered, like, man, why do people join gangs? I just don't understand. There's no future in it.
Yeah.
But then it is just like I just want to feel like I'm a part of something, and I need to feel that there's something I have to fight against. It gives them a purpose. Yeah. And like I understand why like teenagers like get like, oh, I'm part of a team.
Yeah.
Like I need to fight somebody because I'm fulfilling something.
Yeah.
And they feel like included. Yo, but it's also like,
for real. Bro, that's probably why at that
Fortnite.
Age. Yeah, honestly.
Make a Fortnite. Do you guys remember when we had FaZe Clan? Remember when you guys people were making Call of Duty clans?
But to play devil's advocate on the side of the gangsters. We've been on VR, okay?
Yeah.
We live in Chicago. We see what happens when you're like a teenager and you're in the streets, or you're a teenager and you're in fucking VR, bro. The VR people, let's not act like they don't have their little groups either. You hop into any little VR thing, it's like, are you a furry or are you a 50-year-old man that's still gonna pretend like you're a teenager and fuck me? Because that's essentially what all VR is. It's either you're a 6-year-old or a 50-year-old, and like there's group.
Oh, the time.
Oh shit.
We got like 30 seconds. You want to finish?
I mean, no. Honestly, bro. People make groups wherever they go. So if you're a gangster or a person on
but
VR,
it should be productive.
Same shit.
It should be productive though. It shouldn't be
to play devil's advocate. I'd rather be a gangster. Like a goddamn gangster on VR. Honestly, I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I think gangs are so cringe, in my opinion. I mean,
me too. But like, I'd rather be in a gang than a VR gang. Honestly,
I said
by VR gang, I mean the people that are like I'm gonna kick you from this instance if you don't like I don't know, like
if you don't pretend,
if you don't verify your age, and like
pretend to suck my dick right now,
if you don't tell me your social security number right now, I'm gonna kick you from here because I'm actually one of the admins here. So you actually better respect me and love me. And
I work 16 hours with no pay.
Get on your fucking knees, fucking fuck. But yeah, that's what I hate.
Your name is Jarvis now.
Jarvis. Is it made it up?
No, but no.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay. Lights out, everybody.
Is this the end of the podcast? Like I thought you were gonna change the battery. You have enough battery?
Yeah, I have more batteries.
What was that for?
Because we only got 30 minutes.
Oh, on the roll, so you just press record and then record again. Oh, I thought you were switching on the battery.
No.
Oh,
no, you just had 30 minutes left.
You want to hit something else before we get out of here? We're at the hour mark.
The hour mark. Yeah. Let's. What were we just talking
about? Anything else you want to bring up? Really? I mean,
Yeah. Oh, just like anything in general.
If you don't, like, we could hit the box. I could probably think of something real quick.
Yeah. I want to think about something. Yeah, I want to think.
Yeah, I want to take all this airtime to.
Yeah.
To stop and really think.
We don't have to put this in. I can cut.
Nah. This all stays in. How you guys doing?
You keep them busy, bro.
Yeah. How you guys doing? You guys ever notice how sometimes you'll be driving and you're in the middle lane, and then there'll be somebody behind you, and then they go faster and they go around you just to stay in that middle lane in front of you, but then you get to a red light and you get up right behind them, and then you're at a decision. You're either like, do I stay behind them, or I'm at a red light. Technically, anything that happened back there. So if I'm at a red light, I should technically go to the right or left to be at like without that person ever being in my life, I would be ahead of them right there at the line. So Do you guys ever go through this where you guys go through like a mortal decision between like should I pull up right next to them, but I may seem a little confrontational because of what happened back there,
Yeah.
or are you guys like nah, I'll just stay back here behind them because like fuck it, I'm already here.
I would go up to the side if it means I can pass them up in the next light.
Oh, you want to pass them now?
Well, it's not about confrontation.
But you just got to pass them now.
I don't have to.
Well, you're going to. You just said you want to get on the side to listen. Pass them.
I have no. I have
You're a manipulator.
No, I have no like I don't have any grudge against this guy. I just want to get past him because I just want to maintain his speed. I want to be honest. I couldn't hear the first part, so I don't know if there's some context I'm missing.
No, nothing. Okay. No. They pass you like okay. Let's say you're driving right, yeah. 3 lanes.
Yeah.
You're in the middle one, and the guy's behind you for like 5 minutes, and then out of nowhere, you just see he goes around you. Yeah. But instead of staying on like another lane, he passed you on the right or left. He goes in the middle to go in front of you.
Oh,
yeah. But you've been driving for so let's just say he does that, right?
Okay.
And you kind of lose him for a little bit, but then you see a red light, and you start pulling up on the red light, and he's right in front of you in the middle lane.
I'm gonna go back to the left lane. I don't need to be behind this guy when there's 2 lanes open. And it's not because I'm gonna. Okay, in this instance, I wouldn't pass him because he's probably speeding or whatever.
He's probably strapped.
And I don't have a hole.
Depends. Are the windows tinted?
I don't think it depends. For me, I just don't want to be behind him.
Why not?
Because there's 2 open lanes. I feel like I'm not we paid for this road with our taxes, guys. I can't just not use the lane.
You feel like he emasculated you by going in front of you?
No, I just don't want to use. I don't want to be. I feel like a chump if I were to stay behind him.
Why?
Because there's 2 lanes. Why wouldn't I get to the side of them?
Because he emasculated you.
What?
He emasculated you by going in front of you. So now you feel like you have to emasculate him.
I don't want to emasculate him. I'm not emasculating. I feel like emasculating people, taking somebody's masculinity away from them sounds kind of gay.
That does sound kind of gay.
I'm
going to emasculate the fuck out of you right now.
I'm going to emasculate all these little boys until I'm the alpha.
Whoa.
Anyways, what I wanted to talk about earlier was that you guys remember when Kanye West was talking about how he hates Jews and like all this stuff? You guys remember that?
Yes.
Okay, look, listen. This was years ago now. And
maybe we should have ended the podcast.
Look. All I'm saying is that we were like,
our defense fund is going too much into Israel.
Everybody was like, this guy's crazy now.
Yeah.
He hates Jews. And he's like, I'm not anti-Semitic. I just hate Jewish people. And then everybody was like, well, that makes you a Nazi. He's like, well, if that makes me a Nazi, I'm a fucking Nazi. And now we have Jewish loving Nazis, bro.
How did this come from? I'm not a Trump.
I'm just saying, all the Trump supporters, they're all Jewish loving Nazis.
Oh, shit.
I shouldn't say Jewish. I'm just saying the state of Israel. I just don't understand how Trump was like, we're gonna be America first. America that's gonna be first. We're gonna pull out of all wars. We're coming out of the UN. We're putting too much money. We need to take care of ourselves. And then as soon as he's like, we gotta keep funding Israel, everybody's like, yeah, they need our money. I don't understand the whole like switching up because their almighty leader said so. It's like, bro, do you guys have beliefs that you believe in, or do you guys just following and sucking this guy's pee-pee?
Trump's he's just doing the smart play because he knows that when his next 3 years are up, he's like, I want to be in a position where I can still make hella money.
Yeah.
So he just doing whatever that dude wants so that after he's because no way.
But,
Trump is going to stay in America after these 4 years.
Yeah, Trump.
He's going to leave.
But I understand Trump's decisions. I don't understand Trump supporters' decisions. Why they keep supporting him when he keeps contradicting himself.
Yeah, no, the farmers. He's completely fucking the farmers.
Yeah,
like,
and they think that they're gonna like, oh well, they're not gonna deport my workers.
It's not even that. You didn't see what he just signed the other day. So like soybean farmers, they've sold like $0 in like this season is when they're supposed to be selling, and they haven't sold like anything, and and it's particularly soybean. Yeah, I think it's soybean. They sell a lot to China and Argentina. There's like something weird happening with the president of Argentina, where like he's like in some economic something with his
Yeah,
country.
their unemployment rate is terrible in Argentina.
Yeah, but like something recently, we're like so going into your point,
Yeah,
how like the Trump supporters, Trump doesn't even have their back, even though they're supporting him. So you don't understand why they support him.
yeah.
They're like you're saying, the farmers back him 100%. So he's like he has their support, but then he's gonna have the back of this Argentinian president, because he's gonna. I think he signed like a thing where like he like brokered the deal between China and Argentina, so that now Argentina can sell their soybeans to China. But it's like the farmers that elected you,
All the
you
soybean
just fucked them
farmers.
out of all this like this potential business they could have had. You just fucked them out of that with the person that they sell it to, China. Like it's not like another China is gonna come out of the blue.
Yeah,
It's China. It's like one of the biggest soybean buyers in the world, and you just made a partnership with another country for them to have
yeah.
their business. Like, what are we doing? Like,
You know what I used to see a lot because I have Truth Social, which is his app. But there was for a while there was a lot of posts about which I actually learned this because of the app that a lot of farmland in the United States is owned by Chinese companies that are owned
no,
by the Chinese government. So
that's crazy.
there's a lot of Chinese government owned farmland in America.
That's crazy.
And I remember there was a bunch of posts about like, oh yeah, we gotta, I mean, there are some like things that these racists are behind that I could also get behind, not the racism, but just and they're like that's kind of like one of them where it's like I don't think another country should own our farmland. That's
Yeah,
crazy. But then Trump, he would like talk about it. And that's why all these people got behind it, and they're like, and I'm like, okay, that'll be good. Like we can actually maybe actually raise some infrastructure and manufacturing back like how he said he was going to do.
yeah.
But he just brought it up to get all the farmers on his side, and he didn't do shit about
Nah,
it.
I get
He
that.
didn't do anything about it. He just brought it up to get him mad, and then he's like, yeah.
And then also he, if anything, he's like putting other people in positions where they get to cut the funding for the farmers and everything.
Yeah.
And he puts these other people in the position so that he can be like, I never heard about that. We got to check into that.
Yeah.
But it's just like low key in the back, like in the rooms where nobody can hear. It's just like, yeah, just cut it all, and it's just like these people, they branded their car for you. Like they wear American flags on their shirt and shorts and pants and everything and their buckle just for you, bro.
Yeah.
And you're like that's what I mean. I feel bad in a sense almost for like some of the Trump people, because like
They needed somebody to like vouch for them.
this is the way I see it. I see the Trump people like let's just say they're in a graph. I would say
Yeah.
25% of them know what they're doing, like
Yeah.
are smart enough to they know, right?
Those are
But they play dumb.
yeah.
They like know that like
They,
they're gonna go, like when this is all over, they're gonna go down. They're gonna go
yeah.
crash hard.
Yeah.
But only 25% of them are aware. I would say like somewhere around the 50 to 60% of the rest of that pie are just like people that it's gonna sound bad, but just don't have the intellect to understand what's going on, and they like maybe yeah they are like in like positions where they want to be better, or maybe like they're like being white people, they're like, how come like black and brown people are making more money than me, and my family has been here for like the best 100 years. So like I kind of understand how they're like you like in a sense they have one guy who's
Yeah.
finally like, yes, white people, let's get all the power back. I can kind of understand how they were like, yes, let's ride this roller coaster as long as we can, because we might see a couple schmeckles out of this.
Yeah.
I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, bro, like I don't understand how time and time again, like those people don't realize that they're gonna be taken advantage of the most, because
Yeah.
like man, like
And it already started.
don't like I think I said this on another podcast, but the gym I go to, they have like the a bunch of TVs, and they always have like the news on, and they
Yeah.
have like MSNBC and they have Fox, and the Fox like watch. I've never watched Fox. Like this is not a Fox household. I've watched Fox there, and I'm just like, this is like another world.
Yeah.
Like the infomercials and everything. It's like, for 1999, you can have the American Collective Coin Collection. Blah blah blah. And it's just like, who the fuck wants to buy that? Two, it's just like the way that it's like marketed, like the way how it's like it's a nice white old lady voice. It's like, oh, you guys are just trying to like get as many pennies as you can out of like the old white people that are like, president number one, like the people that literally just like have enough energy just to salute, like that's the people you're targeting to take the last of their money from.
Yeah,
like that's who they're really targeting.
Because on Truth Social, all the ads are hearing aids.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're willing to profit the most out of their own group, which is crazy.
It is pretty insane.
The farmer's gonna go down, man.
Yeah,
and it's sad because they say buy low and sell high. So if
they're trying to, you think they're gonna try and crash the market so that they can buy all the farmland?
Oh hell yeah!
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because it's that shit's already a big racket. Apparently the seed industry is like the biggest racket ever because you can't take the same seeds and plant them. You have to go directly to like the seed distributor and be like, I want to sell more corn this year. And like, okay, here are your seeds that you're allowed to use.
Yeah. And if you plant more, you're going to federal prison.
That's crazy. That's the biggest horseshit I've like that's
on your own land.
The way that's working,
I'm borrowing until I die.
Dude, at this point, air is gonna become like a commodity at some point.
Just like the Lorex.
Oh my god, it went back, bro. Holy shit. So maybe the pitch in that writing room wasn't that hard,
Maybe Trump was the chosen one to be the Lorax, and then it just got flipped. He was like, wait, I can team up with O'Hara and sell air.
The pitch for the Lorax just went. The guy went in the room and just opened the window and said, "There, this is what the movie's gonna be about." And they're like, "What?
Oh, he turns it upside down.
This, the world. What's going on, man?" It's probably hippie.
Trump is an orange Mexican who wants to save the trees, and he's not for capitalism at all.
Nope, not at all. That's such a weird parallel universe.
Yeah,
like we go like a wormhole we go through, and Trump is like the biggest.
Trump is a Mexican.
Trump is like the Greta Thunberg of our time. Greta Thunberg is like a big like Aryan like.
She's like one race. Kill the Palestinians.
Yeah, holy shit, bro.
She's been doing a lot of work. Low key, I don't know if you guys have been
people clown on her, bro.
But she was doing a lot of.
She's low key. Like we're probably gonna be able to breathe like clean air for another 2 or 3 years because of that girl.
Yeah,
like, actually.
Yeah,
like she. Okay, this is the way I think about the world, and it might be fucked up.
Yeah,
right at this present moment, there's what I think around 8.5 billion people on the world right now. I would say there's like a good. Not 1,000, like 2,000 people walking around right now that everyone is basically their background character.
Yeah.
Like not that the world revolves around them, but essentially they have enough. Like I don't even know how to say it. Like they have enough
world influence.
Because did you hear that UK statistics released like an analysis that was like UK YouTubers from their events and everything generated like 3.7 billion into UK's economy. So basically what I'm trying to say is the same effect into how much they generate into that sort of like ecosystem or whatever. What's it called? Oh fuck, I just had a fucking brain pop. Lost my train of thought. What the fuck was I saying?
You were talking about how the 2,000 people who run the world.
There you go. How they bring in enough like not even revenue. Like I would just say like enough. Like someone like iShowSpeed, right?
Yeah.
You open your phone, he generates enough clicks, enough engagement, enough revenue, enough sponsorships. He generates enough so that the world kind of a little bit revolves around him. That's where I think the world essentially works, and I think that but fuck, I was trying to connect that into something else. Like the we weren't talking about the Lorax. We were talking about
pitching movies,
but like fuck, how was I gonna connect that? It's gonna be good. Oh my god, I hate when this happens, bro.
You're talking about how the parallels of the movies. How Donald Trump.
There we go. Yeah. I really do think that she's gonna be one of the people. She's essentially one of those people that, like, when this group of people, this 8.5 billion quote unquote cast of people end, we're gonna find out that she was one of the main characters. Yeah. That's what I want to say.
There you go. She was making the world move.
She's yep. And we at this point in time where we're like the background characters, but we don't even know it. A lot of us clown her, and we're just like, look at her, look at what she's doing, going to all these countries. Everyone's
gonna, and the text message is gonna be like, she didn't get much. She was not liked at all.
People made memes about her and laughed at her, and in reality, she's like literally trying to save all of us indiscriminately, and it's just like, makes you think a little bit. I don't know, makes me think a little bit.
I do remember her.
I'd clap. Wait, how old is she? Fuck. She's like 18, right?
I thought you were saying clap. You were talking about like you'd clap like for saving the world.
Yeah, for saving the world. I
think she's our age.
I'm like a whore, like a progressive whore. Because like you know how
you're a whore for progress.
You know how like Superman, like when he lands down, like the women are like, "Oh, Superman!" Like I'm the same for Greta Thunberg. I'm just progressive. Superman? No, not Superman, but Greta Thunberg.
Would you let
when she comes on her ship?
But
like
Superman,
I saved the Amazon.
If Superman saved.
Damn it! You piece of shit! This never goes off when I need it to, bro. I fucking hate this. Continue.
You gotta press it again now.
For I always forget. Okay,
so if Superman saved your way of life, he saved America. If Superman made America great again,
Superman is an alien.
You wouldn't let him clap.
Okay, so Superman just saved me from a 130-story building.
Not only that, but he stopped. He saved the world.
Okay, depends.
You have to.
Depends, bro.
Saving your life. That I still wouldn't. I wouldn't let him clap for saving my life.
Okay, so I mean, depends how it goes. Like, let's say I'm falling 130 floor building.
He doesn't break eye contact with you the whole way down.
He picks me up, like I'm talking about a centimeter from the earth. When he picks me up, I already said my forgiveness to Jesus, to Allah, all of the known entities. I said my good riddance to, and he picks me up. So now at this point, I'm like, I should be dead. I'm like atheist mode. So.
I'm atheist mode.
What does he tell me? Depends, right?
Right.
Because I think I should be dead right now. So I open my eyes. He's looking at me. He has a broken eye contact. What are his words? Because that really makes a.
You thought I was gonna leave you behind?
Shit. Is it nighttime or daytime or what?
It's sunset.
And Chicago sunset looks pretty nice. What is this? Winter, summer, fall.
It's
spring. Do I need a jacket?
Late fall.
When we're flying, do I feel warm or are his arms warm enough for me?
You were cold from the fall, but as soon as he picked you up, you felt a sudden sense of relief because there was no more wind chill. It's mid fall.
Does he have someone at home that cares about him, or is his mental health deteriorating?
It's just you and him right now.
Shit. Okay, and then what are his next words? I tell him, no, thank you.
7 inches. You 7 inches.
You ever seen that meme? 8 inches.
8 inches.
Millionaire. Girthy. Alien. Can fly.
Slightly curved.
3 inches.
Not enough to hurt.
Or leave it. No, I'm going to be honest. No, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to be like, can you pull me down, please? Because I realize he's an alien. And I also realize that I'm a brown guy.
Yeah.
So if he really wanted to, he can use me as a pocket pussy and make me disappear from the face of the earth, and then be like, he fell to his death, and I decided to be nice to the family and pick it up and bury him.
So then he could just take you, and you would
just take me.
There's
not a thing I could do about it.
Isn't that even hotter?
So that'll be it for the Think podcast.
That'll be it, guys.
No, bro, because you fucked me to death. Superman strokes,
and you can't do anything.
Yo, wait. Superman strokes? That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yo, that is actually crazy, bro. Hey, let me know if you're single, bro. I got you with them Superman strokes. But I think that's gonna be it for this podcast.
Yeah. And I'll take the women.
Yeah. Oh fuck. All right. This is it for this podcast. Let us know any topics you guys want to see us talk about in the near future. Comment down, and subscribe. All you beautiful people, we're going to be releasing more episodes weekly. And watch out, a lot of you guys actually clicked on the ranking video for the chicken video. Love you guys. We'll be posting another food video out soon. Just gotta leave a comment if you guys want to see
for real. What do you guys want to see us review? That's like a thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But I think that's gonna be it for us. So we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.